Hello, Todd Thurston here with Hare Truck Center in Noblesville, Indiana. Today I'm going to tell you a little bit about the Isuzu low cab forward crew cab diesel engine. We're going to start at the front of this vehicle because that's typically what grabs your attention. Isuzu trucks, legendary reliability and durability. #1 selling low cab forward truck in America since 1986. And there are currently more low cab forward Isuzu trucks working today in America than any other low cab forward manufacturer. I'm going to tell you why that is. And it all starts in the front, like I said. Check out the visibility of this windshield. The driver can see 8 feet in front of them while they're driving. So as you're driving and you're carrying those heavy holes, that's really nice to be able to have that great visibility. I get in my pickup truck after this and I feel like I'm a little squashed anymore because of the visibility here. Removable grille and front panel. Here we have it in the standard white. You can upgrade optional to chrome if you want to give your Isuzu a little more class and flash. We're going to work around to the front. Mirrors, big oversized mirrors. You can get these in power. You can also get heated. These particular ones just happen to be manual, but definitely worth looking at heated and dual options as well. Working down, you'll see the step here. As I open the door, you'll see why we call this the self-cleaning concealed step. You can't really see it until you open it. Let's say you're out in the snow. Snow's going to wash right off of this when you open the door. Gives me a great place to put my foot here. Nice handle to make it very easy for me to get into this great cab. Speaking of the cab, it's very spacious in here. Regular cab seat 3 across. If you don't need 3, you can drop this middle seat down. You've got a nice workstation here, complete with a pencil tray. As we move to the front of it, you'll see we've got 2 cup holders here. Got 2 more right here, including one for those big gulps that you get at 7-Eleven. Everybody likes those. Moving back to the front, we've got tilt wheel, that's standard. Cruise control standard, power windows, power locks. Almost everything we order in has air conditioning standard as well. The instrument cluster up front, trilingual, English, Spanish, and French. Very easy to work through there. And if you ever have any issues and need to see what a light means, a very quick and easy cheat sheet right above the visor here. Above that visor, you'll see, and we've got it on both sides, great overhead storage. I happen to keep the set of keys up there right now. This particular model has an optional keyless entry, which is nice to have. Dome light here in the middle, gives you plenty of light to see. Got a nice glove box over here. AM/FM radio, CD, standard, can be upgraded to USB port and Bluetooth, and it's Alpine, which is a very nice radio. I know when I was in high school, that's what everybody wanted, and it's still popular today and still has great sound. As we move out, very easy to move this up. This particular unit, like I said, is a crew cab, so let's look at the back. One of the great things about the crew cab, 85-degree door opening, gives you plenty of room to move in and out. Again, step and handle makes it easy. On these crew cabs, like I said, regular cabs, you can fit 3 across the front. On a crew cab, we have very many customers that have 7. So plenty of room back here. You have your own light in the back. And again, power windows so that your guys can roll down the windows. One thing you'll notice on this one is we have the optional seat covers. And you can see here, seat covers are very easy to take on and off, so you can clean those out. We like to recommend the seat covers. It extends the life of the seat. Also helps you with resale or trade-in value down the road. Great addition to every vehicle. We recommend it. Keep those in stock for ones that definitely want to make that upgrade. As we move back here, you're going to see one of the big things that everybody likes to talk about on the diesel engine, and that's the DEF tank. Everyone wants to know, tell me about the DEF tank. Well, the DEF tank is very easy to locate. It's right here. It also has a gauge here so you can check out the level, although it will give you a warning in the truck as well. But this is a nice way that you can visually check the status of your DEF. This blue cap lets you know that it is the DEF tank, not a fuel tank. And this is also available with a locking DEF cap. We have a lot of people that are just getting into diesel engines with DEF tank. So having that extra lock there makes your drivers a little bit more conscious about what they're putting in there before they actually start putting something in there. So we move to the back, you'll see the battery. We got dual batteries. That's a lockable battery cover. We've also got oil pan heaters are an option. Optional engine block heater, which is always nice to have. People are always worried about if it gets really cold, is the diesel engine going to start? Well, here in Central Indiana, we really don't have that issue too much, although it's a very inexpensive option to add. We order it with most of our stock units, but it's certainly something that we can add after the fact if we need it to be. One of the things while we're talking about the diesel engine that's really nice to have is a PTO control, power takeoff. So depending on what kind of body you're going to put on this vehicle, you may put a dump on the back of this, and you may want to have PTO as opposed to electric hydraulics that you can raise and lower the dump pad, or a stake body, or anything else that you might want to operate off the PTO. So that's always a nice option to have. You'll see here all these holes in the frame. People say, man, what's that? That allows all the different types of upfitters out there to easily mount the wide range of body options that we have on here. We do dump trucks, flatbeds, we do landscape trailers, tow trucks. About any kind of body you think you want to put on here, we do it. Service bodies. We've got them all and normally have great relationships with every upfitter that you can imagine to get the right one that's right for you. This particular one is a 176-inch wheelbase, so you can put a lot of different sizes and types of bodies on here. You can go up to 24 feet of body length on a regular cab in our that's a 212-inch wheelbase. So we do a lot of 24-foot boxes right now. There's more news on that later here in the walk around. Back in the back, you'll see our 30-gallon fuel tank that's in rail. You have the option of doing an external fuel tank that's 33 gallons. Again, like the DEF tank, you can do a locking fuel cap on that. Again, it's not very expensive. Something that's really nice to have if you've got someone who's not used to driving diesels. Again, just makes them a little bit more aware of what they're doing when they have to unlock that to put in fuel. Back in the back, you'll see we've got this wire harness back here that's built in there for your trailering. Here's where we'll put the plate, and then we've got where your fuel kit will be once we put the body on. You can also get an optional backup alarm. Again, we order that almost standard on every truck we get in here. It's not very expensive, and it's something that's really easy to do at port and really nice to have. It's another safety feature. One of the other things that is important to mention about the diesel engine is the longevity of it. So if you look at the diesel engine oil change interval is 10,000 miles. So every 10,000 miles is when we expect you to see in here for service. On diesels, you get 24 months, 60,000 miles of free maintenance. So the first 2 years, 30,000 a year is on us. Come on in, we'll make sure that we take care of you, do those oil changes. We're going to rotate the tires. We give you a vehicle health report, letting you know how things are going, acceleration, braking, idle time, all of that stuff's included for the life of the vehicle in that health report. But that 24/60 covered maintenance is limited to the diesel engine. But the other thing about the diesel engine is 36 months unlimited mile powertrain warranty. And then you can also upgrade that to a 60-month, 250,000 mile warranty. Try doing that on some vehicles. That's how confident we are in these engines. The engine has a B rating, life rating of 310,000 miles. And so people say, well, what does that mean? Well, at 90%, 310,000, 90% of these vehicles are still in operation. So that is why we can offer that 250,000 mile warranty on these things. We know we're going to be out there and we're going to run for a long time. Again, diesel, crew cab. We've got 7-person seating. It's available in a 12,000 GVW, 14.5 GVW, 16,000 GVW, and a 17,950 GVW. So you've really got a lot of options that you can do, a lot of configurations. Fantastic vehicle, great resale value if you ever want to trade it. Great lease options, longevity of these things. Man, we're working on trucks in here service-wise that are coming in for standard oil changes and tire rotations that have 300,000-400,000 miles on them. I mentioned something a little earlier, and I'm going to come back to that. Coming soon, Big Brother's coming back. A Class 6 vehicle. It's going to allow us to do up to 30-foot bodies on the back of this. Class 6 truck. It's going to have a lot of nice options on it. That's coming here right after the first of the year. We're starting to build those for folks now. It's going to have air brakes, 100-gallon aluminum fuel tank, Allison 2000 series transmission with PTO, very wide entry step for ease. Door opens to 90 degrees. Again, something really nice that's coming soon. Very excited about it. Give us a call. Again, Todd Thurston, Hare Truck Center, 317-774-7574. We hope to hear from you soon about these fantastic vehicles and how we can help your business move forward.